Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Well, Starmer's migrant deal with France is sunk already. It looks like Starmer is facing legal challenges about his plan to get 50 migrants sent back to France, and of course this is being challenged by the usual suspects, the do-gooders, judges, human rights lawyers, human rights charities, and of course the EU. They're going to study this plan to see whether it's in line with EU law. I don't think Starmer is going to get this to work. From the looks of it, it looks like they're all going to gang up on him to get him to stop it. This is what happens when you scrap the Rwanda plan. At least it was a deterrent. It did stop them from coming here, the migrants, but of course Starmer and his friend Lord Hamer, he scrapped it. They both scrapped it. He said it was against international law. So that was scrapped. And of course, that gave the migrants in Calais and other parts of France, Dunkirk, the green light to start all arriving. And of course, now Starmer is beginning to panic. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know which way to turn. The man is absolutely clueless, isn't he? Absolutely clueless. It's only wonder that the people of this country think he's the worst Prime Minister we've ever had. And he's turning out to be that, isn't he? But like I've said, it looks like he's going to be facing all sorts of legal challenges. At first it was one in, one out, and now he's saying he's going to send 50 back. Well, you know what, like I've said, you know what's going to happen? There's going to be legal challenges mounted, and these human rights judges, the human rights lawyers, and these the migrant charities will say, no, you can't send them back because it's too dangerous. They'll say that, probably come up with the usual excuse to say that France is dangerous. I don't know how they can come up with that, to say France is dangerous. France is not dangerous. France is not at war with anybody. They're founding members of the EU. They've got a permanent security. They're on the UN Security Council. But you know, some of these human rights campaigners, they'll say, oh, you can't send them back to France, it's too dangerous. And of course, once one challenge is took up, there's be more. And it only wants one successful challenge by, like I've said, the usual suspects brigade, and the migrants themselves. It'll be stopped. Starmer won't be able to kick them out, get them rid of them. I mean, what has this country come to when unelected judges can say that illegal migrants can't be deported? Nobody elected them, did they? Nobody elected them. They wasn't elected by anybody. But it's the usual suspects again who are going to challenge this, and not only, like I've said, also the EU as well. They've said they're going to look at it as well to see whether it conforms with EU law. and they'll probably turn around and say it doesn't. So they'll block it as well. And I don't know what Starmer will do. Forgive my language, but Starmer will be in the shit then, won't he? He'll be in the shit then, up to his, well, I was going to say up to his neck. Not up to his neck, up to his head. He won't know which way to turn. I don't know why we don't just, Starmer just doesn't wave the white flag of surrender and announce that they can come in. They can all arrive and they won't be deported. Because Britain seems to be the only country that seems to have a lot of problem deporting these people. I mean, if he is successful in sending 50 migrants back to France, what's the betting if they don't get in get in a dinghy and come back over again? It won't work, because the migrants have said they're not bothered about it. They'll just keep on coming. Just keep on coming. It's non-stop. It's like a train service, isn't it? One follows another, like trains following one another. You can guarantee one boat every 5 minutes will arrive in the UK. Goodness knows how many have arrived in the country today. But I'm afraid Starmer, well, he's been made to look a fool, isn't he? He's been made to look a fool. Everybody's laughing at him. Every other country in the world must think to themselves, what has the UK done to get it deserve to get an idiot of a Prime Minister like him? Everybody's laughing at him. They just think he's a joke. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.